Guys, at about 1,000 feet, drones are in the air, and it didn't take long for things to get weird.
Well, so let's back up and go through that a little bit. The idea was to take a 10 by 10 grid of drones from Sky Elements and have them fly a specific pattern where they go up and through the western boundary of the bubble, all the way outside of it, go up and come back through it and kind of zigzag up and to get to a top altitude of 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
While we were doing all this, we were going to launch some rockets. We're going to watch all the instruments and see what happens.
And as far as sky assets, you guys are going higher than ever, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so typically, till now, the drones were not allowed to go higher than 400 feet based on the FAA waiver. But Sky Elements applied for a special waiver, and in this particular experiment, we were able to go up to 1,000 feet now. We're really excited about that.
Excited, and yet even testing like the first person view drone, things got weird right off the bat.
What happened was he was pushing through the bubble boundary there, made one complete pass through, turned around, came over, and his screen had a strange effect, and it completely went black.
Nice and easy. Exiting the bubble boundary. Coming back in. Turn around and go out, and then come back in. Whoa, I just lost control. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, man.
Just crashed.
I totally lost it. And it was right when I went past the bubble boundary.
Yeah.
Shoot.
One other really key point here is also think about the calf that we just found. That is no more than 50 feet from where that calf was.
Right, right.
And that's at the spot where we're now going to try and fly 100 drones through that spot, right?
I'm glad you said that. Talk about just those moments. Are you thinking like, hey, let's not do this huge drone experiment if this is what's happening in testing?
Well, the folks at home didn't get to see the process of setting these drone experiments up takes all day long. They come out and they map out a precise grid of where they're going to put each of the drones in the grid on the ground, and they connect each other. These new ones connected through a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. And they had trouble for hours, literally hours, trying to get these things connected.
Yeah, they're saying the space is saturated. And so what does that mean? And it was like that entire 5 gigahertz space was being used up by something else. And we're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, what could be using all of that bandwidth?
Yeah. Sam had a device that's used to measure the noise within a particular band, and he tuned it to 5 gigahertz, and all of the channels were full. And there was nothing else on the ranch broadcasting at 5 gigahertz. We couldn't figure out what was going on, where it was coming from. We had no equipment that did that.
This is a perfect example of something jamming the area.
Right. And all within the confines of the bubble. You're inside the bubble.
Yep, they set up between the triangle and the bubble boundary probably a third of the way there.
On any given weekend, Sky Elements is doing dozens of shows across the U.S. And they were telling us they do these right in the middle of cities and near stadiums where there's a lot of Wi-Fi being broadcast. And they never see anything close to what they witnessed out there on the bubble boundary.
Now think about the implications of this. You know, we're out here in the middle of effectively nowhere, and we've got a circumstance where that part of the RF spectrum is absolutely jammed, more than it would be even in an urban area. What else is out here with us?
Are there any tools at your disposal in those moments to try to locate where it could be coming from?
Well, we did that. We took this device Sam had, and we looked at the spectrum analyzer with directional antennas, and it was just coming from everywhere. We don't know where it was coming from.
That's like the third, fourth, or fifth time this season so far that's happened.
Well,
where
and this
signals coming from everywhere.
And this is a different frequency. This is 5 gigahertz.
5 gigahertz, not 1.6, not 1.2, but 5.
Right. It's the frequency we needed to function for the experiment to operate. That's the key right there.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.